Hi everyone, Dave here again with another video in my series Navigating Life on the Spectrum. This is my first video of 2024. I hope everyone has had a good summer break and a good Christmas break if you celebrate it. Welcome back to my series where I talk about navigating life with autism. Today I'll be answering a question that I received anonymously through the Navigating Life on the Spectrum Instagram page. The question is, my 4-year-old son has recently been diagnosed with autism and he's finding life quite difficult. I'm really worried about his future and I'm questioning, will he be able to fit in socially? Will he be able to hold down a job and the like? Well, firstly, I'm sorry to hear that, and I'm sorry to hear that you are worrying about those things. I think that's pretty normal for most parents who have a child on the spectrum, or even most parents who have neurotypical children. But what I'll say to you is, where your son is at the moment is not necessarily reflective of what his potential is or where he might end up in his future. You've got to understand that you're at the start of your journey, so it is very new, and look, you are right to be worried because it shows that you care. What I will say to you is, if you look at most autistic adults, we were in a very similar position to your son as children. We often found life very difficult. And even as teenagers and adults, sometimes we still do find life very difficult. So unfortunately, there will always be challenges, but those challenges can be overcome. That's the great news. And the other bit of great news is that if you look at most autistic adults, most of them lead fairly normal lives. Like the majority of us hold down regular jobs and we're fairly self-sufficient. And this is also one of the reasons that I would encourage a lot of other autistic adults to unmask themselves the way that I have, just to show that and to actually give hope to parents saying, well, hey, Dave, for example, using myself as an example, he was once in my son's position and look at him now, because I honestly believe that there is no child that is beyond hope. And there are some things that you can do to help your child, like engaging the services of occupational therapists, child psychologists, and speech therapists, as well as actually teaching them life skills as well. Like, for example, teaching them how to have a conversation with someone and how to understand the world around them. That will go a long way to really helping them with overcoming their challenges. Unfortunately, as I say, there will always be challenges. When I was a child, I experienced developmental delay. So for me, socially, until I was in my later teen years, I was a couple of years behind everyone. And it meant that fitting in was actually quite difficult. And that had its challenges, but it was something that I grew out of and it's something that I overcame. And look, as you might remember from one of my previous videos, I was written off as basically, firstly, may never be able to read or write, then might never make it past year 10 at secondary school or be able to hold down a job. And I did both of those things. So yeah, there's absolutely no reason why your son can't do the same. Yeah. I'll be doing some videos on some of the conversations that you can have with your child and some of the things that you can teach them to help them with these things and to help them through their journey. But as I say, just to recap, where they are at the moment is not necessarily reflective of where they might be in the future or what their potential might be. The best and most important thing is to love your child, show them that unconditional love and care for them, and always be there for them when they need you. And the rest of it will take care of itself. I have full confidence in you and in your son. There will be failures along the way. There'll be ups and downs and highs and lows. But as long as you love your child, whatever their future looks like, it will be a great one. Okay. More importantly, this should not be relied on as medical advice or mental health advice, as I'm not a psychologist or a registered mental health practitioner. If you do find yourself struggling, please reach out to a registered mental health practitioner. And as I say in all my videos, no matter who you are or what your connection to the autism spectrum is, you are not alone on your journey. Advocates like myself and many other people out there are willing to unmask ourselves and share our stories to help you on your journey. Please feel free to ask questions, share your thoughts, or share your story in the comment section below. And I look forward to working with you all more in 2024. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe.